In this episode, we continue with painting the bike.
Welcome, you're watching Kodokuna Raida. Woo!
I've pulled the rocker covers off. Reason why we pulled them off is we want to put new rocker cover gaskets on them, and we also want to clean them up because we want to have it looking as beautiful as the engine looks. So as you can see here, it's got paint on it, it's corroded, it's got grease on it. So we want to make this look like this.
Oh my God! Wow!
So let me show you how we do it. First off, we've got to clean this all off. So I'm just going to get a rag, a little bit of paint thinners, and clean all that grease off, and then we'll start cleaning up this silver part. Okay, I got all the grease off. So now we're ready to start cleaning this up. Now, there's no easy way if you're just sitting at home, and I like to show you the ways to do things without tools so anybody can do it. I don't want to show how to do things with machines because then people can't do it. So all I've got is just a block of wood. You don't have to have one as big as this. This is just one I had sitting around. I've got 180 grit at the moment, and all you do is sit here, hold it flat, and start rubbing. Now you can see how it's starting to sand it all off now. We've just got to keep going until you get it down to all the alloy. And there you go. So you can see how we sand down. I've still got a little bit more there to do on the edge, but I've got to do that on all four of them now to clean them all up. But that's all you got to do. So I'm rubbing it with 180 now, and then I'll rub it again with 600 to get it finer, again to get it nice and smooth. So I won't bore you with rubbing all these down because it takes a while. And the fussier you want to be, the more careful you are and the finer you get. 600, 800, 1200, whatever you want. You just keep getting finer and finer. So I won't bore you, but I'll bring you back once this is all done and we're ready to paint it. We've got it all cleaned up and I've washed it all off again with thinners. So now we want to mask this up. So you can mask it up any way you want, but we want to spray everywhere. So I've got a little bit narrow tape so I can just run along the edge like that. I can just do it roughly to start off with. Like that. And then you can just get your sharp knife. But you got it all stuck down. Just cut along the edge. Already, make sure you got a sharp knife. So I'll go ahead and do all these now. And then we'll come back and we're ready for painting. Another thing, don't worry if you get a little bit of paint here. You just get your sandpaper again and lightly go over the top. Not a big problem, but you just mask it off to save your time. So there we are. We're all ready to paint. So I'll sit that on a cardboard box now, spray some paint on it. been drying for a couple of hours. Still got my tape on it. Before I took the tape off, I want to put the new gasket. So, putting on these gaskets, if you've watched my other videos, they always pop out for me. It's difficult to keep them in place, so I always glue them in with a bit of super glue. So I get them like this. And like I'm being totally honest with the price, so I'll put the link of how much I paid for these. I'm actually not sure off head, but I'll put a link in how much I paid for them. So before you start gluing, make sure you put that all in the right place, because they've got little wriggly bits there, like you can see that. They're not straight, so you've got to make sure you're putting it all in the right way. I think we've got it first try, I think. So I got my super glue, I just put it in round in patches, hold it all in there so when I slide it in it won't fall out. Okay, so there we go, got all our seals stuck in, no problem. So let's pull our tape off now and see what it looks like. Now this is what I was talking about before. You can see here a little bit of, oh, it's still a little bit wet. It's not completely dry. But you can see here, it's just gone through a little bit. So just get your sandpaper, just like that. A little bit of black here. Just rub it out a little bit and everything's okay. Turned out great. So we're ready to put them on the bike. Now some people have asked me, how do you know which way to put these on, and can I just put them on anyway? Well, the correct way, if you look in the center there, can you see that arrow down there? That arrow points to the exhaust side of your engine. So it means this side here goes to exhaust. So if I put it on the front, it goes that way. If I put it on the rear, it goes that way. Back together. Everything clean, painted, looking good. Frame looks great. Really happy how the bike's coming along. Thanks a lot. I hope you're enjoying this build. Always remember, ride like you know each other. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.
Thank you.